An ancient evil has arisen from the shadows. Sauron gathers power. His malice inflames those who follow him. To the north, he sends Agandaur, cruel master of dark sorceries, to crush all who would dare oppose him.
The Witcher deve ser massa mesmo, velho. Super jogaria.
Stand those who do not seek glory, who do not seek power. Those who fight to stem the onslaught. To protect their people, their lands, and all of Middle-earth. Three bright flames of courage to challenge the darkness.
Legalzinho, não lembrava desse trailer não. Poggers. Bora, vamos terminar. Continuar a história. Ah, a gente tava em Valfenda, é verdade. Tá. Vamos falar com todo mundo aqui. Fala com o Legolas.
Ah, here is something I have not seen in many a long year. And elf in Imladris I do not...
Tô ouvindo não.
Welcome, friend. I am Andrea.
Greetings, lady. I am Legolas, son of King Thranduil of the Woodland Realm in Mirkwood.
Your pardon. I did not know I addressed a prince.
Yes, a prince. But please, there's no need to stand on formalities. We of Mirkwood seldom do.
I am pleased to welcome one of our kin from the Woodland Realm. We so seldom have the opportunity to greet our far-flung kin.
And for my part, I'm happy to see Imladris, of which I have heard so much. But travel between your home and mine becomes yearly more hazardous.
Let us hope that will change, for I would like to visit the Woodland Realm one day.
I would be delighted to welcome you, and to show you the wonders of our forest home. Sadly, I think that day must be delayed for some time.
What brought you on such a long and perilous journey?
Unpleasant business. My father sent me to report the escape of Gollum, a creature Aragorn had entrusted to our care.
What can you tell me about this Gollum?
A pathetic creature who long held the Ring of Power. The evil of the ring has left him twisted and tormented. His only thought is to recover what was taken from him.
Tá falando do Sméagol.
How did Gollum escape your guard?
Not from a lack of watchfulness, but perhaps from too much kindness. We occasionally allowed Gollum to go about the wood under close guard. But on one of these ventures, the guards were attacked by orcs from Dol Guldur. In the confusion, Gollum escaped. We followed his tracks southward for many leagues, until it drew near to Dol Guldur. There, it became too dangerous to pursue him any further.
What is this place, Dol Guldur?
A stronghold of the enemy in the south of Mirkwood. It was once the dwelling of the Dark Lord, until he was driven out in the year of the Dragon's Fall. But it has once again become a place of great evil. All the darkness that besets Mirkwood has its source in Dol Guldur.
Will you be departing for your home soon?
No. I have been chosen to represent Elvenkind among the Company of the Ring. I will be accompanying the halfling, Frodo Baggins, on his journey south.
I wonder why it is that with so many elves in his own household to consider, Elrond chose to make you a member of the Fellowship.
I asked for the privilege, and Elrond did not refuse me. I feel he may have been relieved not to lose any of his household to this quest. He will have need of all his strength, should the enemy move against Imladris.
Ah,
I am
muito
curious
diálogo,
why
velho.
you would volunteer for this.
Partially to make amends for the loss of Gollum, but more so because this will be the final chapter in our long struggle against the darkness. And I wish to have a hand in our final victory. Or at least, to stand in the forefront of our last act of defiance.
Good luck for you.
May Elbereth guide you in the days ahead, Legolas.
And you as well, Andriel.
Ok, falamos com ele. Olha os carinha ali. Ah, tem que falar com o Elrond, né? Eu trouxe umas coisas pra ele ver.
Andriel,
Beleza,
I'm glad
Shimas.
you are here. I hoped I would have the opportunity to speak with you privately before you left for the Ettenmoors. I wish to tell you how proud I am of what you accomplished at Fornost. You have brought great honor to our household. Indeed, all of Imladris is singing your praises. But I do not
Está
believe
muito
you have come
desproporcional o
merely to
som,
hear
velho, de
my
música e
thanks.
voz.
Do you have questions for me?
I discovered this scroll at Fornost. It is tainted with evil, yet I thought it best you should see it.
A wise decision. This is writ in the black speech of Mordor, a language I will not utter here. It is intended to instruct the reader in the use of dark sorceries.
Then it is good we captured this from the enemy before it could cause further harm. What will become of it?
I will destroy this scroll at the very least. But wait, here I discover more. Listen to what is written herein. Scribed by the hand of Agandaur, disciple of the great Lord Sauron, for the empowerment of his servant Wulfran and those others of his faithful who prove worthy. I will speak no more of these blasphemies, but it does say that this scroll is one of 7 such works.
So 6
Eu
more
sei o que é o
remain.
Flu.
Perhaps we might capture them as well.
That would be a great service to our cause. Should you recover them all, bring them to me, and I will ensure they are destroyed.
I will be certain to do so.
In the meantime, please accept this in appreciation for bringing this matter to my attention. Perhaps it will be of service to you in your travels.
There is something else. I discovered this tome hidden amid the ruins of Fornost.
Ah, now this is writing of an altogether more wholesome sort. This was not made by any minion of Sauron, but rather by the men of Arthedain, likely before the fall of Fornost.
It appears to use the elvish characters as was common with those folk, but I can make little of it at a quick glance. Perhaps you can discover more.
Indeed. It seems to be a personal journal. And here is a name inscribed. M-A-L. Why, this appears to be a work of Malbeth, the seer of Arthedain.
Malbeth? Was he not a visionary of some sort?
Many of the Dunedain race are gifted with foresight, but none more than Malbeth. He predicted the final destruction of the kingdom of Arthedain, which befell exactly as he had foretold. I will examine this work carefully. Who knows what other visions are here recorded. It may be that we will find something of value to us in this time of trouble. You did well in bringing this to me. Take this in way of thanks.
I am pleased to have been of service. Thank you and farewell.
Ok. Vamos falar com o ferreiro, arrumar nossas roupas, comprar o que tem que comprar e vamos embora, velho.
Andriel, I thought I might see you ere long. Imladris is filled with tales of your exploits. I believe Lindir has even begun a song about them. But while battles can build a heroic reputation, they also break down equipment. You have need of my services.
Aqui tem uns caras que vendem arma, eu acho.
Copperfiel Underline TV falou que em Maquingaral.
Que isso? Do nada.
Hello there, Andriel.
Olha o Bilbo.
It's good to see you back safe and sound. I've heard all about what you and your friends did to help my Frodo and the Dunedain reach Rivendell safely. Oh, you'll have to tell me all about it one of these days so I can write it all down properly.
Bilbo Baggins, a pleasure to see you again. Have you been keeping well?
Oh, well enough, thank you. A bit sleepy, to tell the truth. It does make it difficult to get on with my writing. But naps are so pleasant here.
Vai lá.
So, you have been keeping up with your writing. What is it you are working on now?
Oh, a little of this and a little of that. History, my past adventures, family trees. I've even begun a book of translations from the Elvish. Although lately I've been working on poetry mostly. Say, maybe you could help me with that. I'm writing a poem for Aragorn and I'm a bit stuck on a line or two.
Is that so? Well then, let me hear what you have.
Very well, very well. The verse that's giving me trouble runs like this. The light from the west is rekindled. Forth from Imladris it springs. Renewed is the hope that has dwindled.
A luz do oeste renascida traz a Imladris a primavera, revive esperança esvanecida. Dos reis do ponente a têmpera e renova a atmosfera. E a espada sanguinária opera. Eu acho que renova a atmosfera, né?
The light from the west is rekindled. Forth from Imladris it springs. Renewed is the hope that has dwindled. To do all sorts of good things?
Ah, yes. Well, poetry's not for everyone, is it? Perhaps you could show this to the Lady Arwen. She has her people's gift with words, and this touches her deeply,
I will take it to her.
Ah, thanks very much. Be sure to give her my compliments, won't you?
Happily. Farewell for now, Bilbo.
Tá, tem que ir lá falar com a Arwen. Esse cara vende alguma coisa?
Well, my friend, it's an honor to make the acquaintance of one of Farin's valiant companions. I'm Glóin, son of Groin, from the Lonely Mountain.
And one of Bilbo's companions in the quest to slay the dragon Smaug. I remember seeing you when Thorin Oakenshield's company stayed with us here in Rivendell. I am Andriel, a lawmaster of Elrond's house.
I heard about that business at Sarn Ford, and they say the three of you brought down an orc chieftain at Fornost. I expect I'll be hearing of even greater deeds before long. It does my heart good to see a dwarf, an elf, and a man working together again. Reminds me of the old days, it does, when the three kindred fought alongside one another in the Battle of the Five Armies.
What need could have driven you from distant Erebor to Imladris?
I came at the bidding of my lord, King Dane. My son Gimli and a few companions came with me, for all paths grow dangerous under the spread of the shadow. With the enemy seeking news of Bilbo, Dane thought we should come to Elrond for counsel. I never imagined what I'd learn when we got here, but it may be wise to say no more.
Elrond confided in us that Frodo bears the One Ring.
Alas, that we should live in such times. Well, Frodo knows what he must do. If I were younger, I'd go with him. But we must each serve where we are most needed, even as you must, with such friends as you trust.
And where do you think I could be of the most service?
That's plain as the beard on my face. It's right here, of course. You've uncovered a deadly enemy in this Agandaur. As long as he's free to carry out Sauron's will, he'll gather more orcs, goblins, and trolls to his banner. Rivendell, the Shire, the Brelons, no place will be safe from his wrath. He must be stopped.
Sauron's attention will be focused largely on the south. If we thwart his plans here, he will be distracted. That could prove a benefit to the Ringbearer.
That's my thoughts upon the matter too. Be the stinging fly in the ointment, as it were. Only this fly's sting will be deadly. And it's time to be about your business. Goodbye. And good luck to you.
Ok.
Andriel, welcome home. It is good to have you back. I have already heard tales of your exploits. All of Imladris is proud of what you have done. Oh, but I forget my duties as steward. You have been through many bitter battles. Are you in need of new arms or equipment?
Mostra o que você tem. Ok. Cheguei onde eu queria. Vender itens essenciais. Esse aqui é 25, 26. Ok. $140. Esse cajado é massa, hein? Olha, esse aqui tem poder de lentidão. 96, 142, 126. Esse aqui é o melhor. Esse aqui é melhor. Vou pegar esse. Ok, compramos tudo. Agora vamos embora.
Andriel, my Govanen, it is good to see you safely returned. I am told you passed through many dangers to bring us warning of a new threat facing these lands. Estelle speaks highly of you, and my brothers praised the courage you showed at Bornost. I thank you for the part you played in their safe return as well. Rest now a while in the peace of Imladris. It is long since we sat and spoke of herb lore and other gentle arts. It is a matter of the gentle arts that I bring to you. I have been speaking with Bilbo. Say no more. I thought our people had a passion for poetry, but this hobbit may have put us to shame. He has put me to shame, to be sure. Not all elves have the gift of verse. He asks for your opinion and advice, for he says the subject is a matter very close to your heart. Then I would guess it is another poem in honor of Estelle.
Leave it with me, Andreal. I will give it some thought and answer him myself.
Bilbo will be pleased, I am sure. I would that I had more time for such arts, but Elrond is in need of my skills, and I fear I must leave for the Etenmoors as soon as may be.
Then I will not keep you, but perhaps we may be of service to one another. Your journey may solve a problem that has perplexed me. I am helping my father create a quantity of Miraval, and we may fall short of certain rare ingredients which can be found in the Etenmoors.
In all my years at Imladris, only once have I tasted the fragrant cordial Miraval. I remember how it renewed my heart and gave me fresh strength.
Yes, it is difficult to create and therefore practice.
Oi, Kemi.
You could bring them back from the Etenmoors. I will set aside a flask for your...
You are generous, lady. I will seek them out for you and return with them once
Ok, vamos achar as ervas pra ela fazer as... Missão concluída, poeta. Buenos dias. Bora. Na verdade, antes de ir pra Charneca, vamos aqui pra cá, ó. Eu tenho que levar um negócio pro cara aqui.
Lewin has told me of your heroics in the Burrows. I am grateful to you for saving one of my rangers.
Ah, você tá jogando?
Another crime the enemy will answer for.
Gameplays.
Dedicated his life to defending others, just as you have. You can best honor his memory by continuing to protect the North from the threat of Agandour.
I have no other thought but to do just that. Namarie Halbarad.
Não se preocupe. Mel da montanha. Ah, é verdade, tem que levar o remédio pra ela aqui, tava esquecendo.
Let me see what you have found. Yes, this is indeed Athelas. Now, according to the old law, all I need to do is add these leaves to boiling water. Let Elrond breathe in these fumes.
Nice, salvamos uma vida.
And our elven friend as well. How can this be? I thought you were all slain. But no. That was only the dark voices in my dreams. Yet, it was not all a dream, was it?
Sadly, it was not. But do not trouble yourself with such thoughts now. Thanks to Solana, you will recover.
Mine was the knowledge, but it was this brave elf who found the herb that saved you, at great personal risk.
Then I owe you my life, friend. Please, let me show my appreciation. My weapons were made in Lost Numenor in the distant past. They've been in my family for generations. I want you and your friends to have them now.
A noble gift, thank you. Rest now and recover your strength. Farewell to you both.
Ok, mais uma recompensa. Deixa eu ver aqui um negócio. Nevou. XD. Bora. Ah, deixa eu abrir os presentes primeiro. Poção Coragem, eficiência, tiro poderoso. Anel do Falcão. Vou pegar o mais caro, né? Ok. Liberei. Nice. Agora falta mais um nível só. Bora.
This is rough country, no mistake. But so far we've seen no sign of trouble.
But the moors stretch on for many leagues. It would be easy to miss something in these rugged crags and valleys.
Deixa eu só fazer um negócio. Música, vamos baixar um pouco. Efeitos sonoros também. Deixa eu ver o diálogo.
Let us continue the search, but be wary. More than one ranger has been lost in these wild lands.
Bora. Não, pingando óleo não. Mas um enroladinho normal macetaria.
Enter the sphere of light and be healed.
Fight me if you dare!
That must be.
Pingando óleo não dá, velho. Proibido. Beleza, Shimas. Emboscada?
This will prove useful.
Já tem umas 300, eu nem vi, tem bastante mesmo, velho. Você e o Copra colocou muita. Tá bom. Ou, tipo, eu que só escuto quando eu tô jogando, sei lá, um LoL, algum jogo que dá pra escutar música, tá ligado? Porque quando eu tô jogando jogo de história assim, não dá pra ouvir música, não. Ou um GTA.
This will prove useful.
Porque atrapalha o diálogo, atrapalha tudo o que tá acontecendo no jogo. Ouvir música no jogo assim. E eu vou botar no YouTube também, né? Da copyright. Apesar que vai sair do VOD, né? Mas mesmo assim. Aqui já é o boss. Meu Deus. Então fica aí, anão. Seu chato. This will prove useful. De novo essa merda. Destreza, energia, vitalidade e força. Eu só quero se for gelo ou fogo. Depois descer aqui não tem como mais voltar. For the longer. Ui! Bugou meu personagem?
Back on your feet, laddie. We need your help.
I was sure I met my end. It's good to be wrong.
Droga, morri.
That is closer to death than I care to be.
Sorry to put you to that bother, my friend.
Morreu. Otário.
I cannot do that yet.
Fight me if you dare. Tá, deixa eles matando aí enquanto eu vou lutear. Meu Deus, o bicho... Pera, deixa eu fazer um negócio. Agora eu posso apanhar 2 armas. Agora eu tô forte. Meu Deus, um orc. Um troll. Dead. Solado pela galinha.
Greetings, my friends. I could scarce believe what I saw from above. But elf, dwarf, and man battling the enemy together, such things are not often seen. I knew it had to be you.
Is that you, Belaram? I never thought we'd meet again so soon.
Nor did I. It does seem a strange coincidence, but a happy one nonetheless.
How is it that you happen to be in the
Eu prefiro enroladinho assado, mas eu gosto do frito também.
We are at war with the stone giant Bargrasar, who has attacked us without cause.
A stone giant? I have heard tales of such creatures, but I scarce believed they were true.
Oh, they're real, all right. My kinsman encountered them once while crossing the Misty Mountains. They never mentioned the creatures were hostile, though.
They seldom are. Eagles and the stone giants have shared the mountain heights without conflict for many generations. But this giant, Bargrasar, is different. Without provocation, he ambushed some of our people,
Assado não tem óleo,
and
exatamente.
striking them down with hurled boulders. Many of our areas he also destroyed, along with the defenseless fledglings who nested there. Gwai here summoned his strength to punish the giant, but he fled before us. We believe he has come here to the Etten Moors, where he is gathering an army of orcs and trolls. Bargrasar is a threat to all. The sooner he is destroyed, the safer we shall be.
We will not leave our allies to face this enemy alone. Let us join with you in the hunt for Bargrasar.
Your aid would be most welcome. Together we may be able to best him. Every hour he lives, his following grows greater. Let us press on.
Ok, vamos encontrar o gigante de pedra e macetá-lo. Três de 5. Deixa eu ver se eu tenho um negocinho melhor pra pôr na cabeça pra aparecer meu novo cabelinho. Pronto, agora aparece. cajado esse aqui. Varão batido de orc. Que isso, nem tava perto. Tô parecendo um personagem do The Witcher agora com esse cabelo branco. É, não posso passar aqui. Should I stay or should I go? Nossa, nem deu pra ver aqui, velho. 4 de 5. O troll. Solado, irmão. Soladinho. Meu inventário tá cheio, né, velho? Droga. Preciso achar algum lugar pra vender isso. Ah, esse aqui pode jogar. Vale 1. 1 coin, velho. Esse vale 120. Esse aqui também pode dar. Vou jogar fora. Que pregos, velho. Aí, nice. Não posso pegar porque não tem mais espaço. Uma coisa que eu posso usar. Bora. Bora, bora. Aqui tem bastante coisa. Que eu não me esqueci. Novo segredo encontrado.
Do you fear to face a dwarf?
Matei o meu, se cada um matar o seu, nós ganha.
Let's see if you can take me.
Claro que eles não vão matar o deles, né? Que loucura é essa, velho? E aí, Cal? Tudo na paz? Como é que você tá? Aqui já é outra parte. Vamos ver aqui, peraí. Tá tiltado? Por quê?
You're no match for me.
Que isso, cara? Olha, a pedrinha. Coletei o último do... Por que? Estava dirigindo e... deu merda? O que aconteceu? Acho que eu peguei tudo, né?
Let's see if you can take me.
Muita barbeiragem. Trânsito, né, mano? Trânsito é foda, mano. Na chuva ainda? Tá maluco. Trânsito é tenso, velho. É estressante demais, tá louco.
Face me.
Estava de carro? Mel da montanha, peguei também.
Let's see if you can take me.
Mas peguei todos os itens que eu precisava da missão. Não pode fazer essas coisas, mano. Dê paciência. Felizmente. Tem que aturar essas merdas no trânsito, velho. Que merda, meu inventário tá muito cheio, velho. Tem uma coisa de 1 aqui, que é isso? Pode ser isso aqui. Acho que eu vou entrar aqui. Pior que não serve pra nada. Dano de fogo. Se eu botar uma pedra de poder aqui. Energia, força. Força de força. Vou usar esse cajado. Não tem nenhuma espada melhor. Essa mesmo. Outro gigante também ajudando. Easy. Solado. Easy. Caralho, esse mago morreu muito rápido. Meu amigo. Fui precoce.
I am out of power.
Não tenho paciência. Armadura da coleções. Bora.
This has the power to heal.
On the high ground!
Take cover within this sphere of light.
Que é? Outra caverna? Nosso objetivo é pra lá, né? Vamos entrar aqui então.
Just what I needed.
Acho que eu tenho pontos já, né? Cadê o mago? Meu Deus. Nossa, outro boss desse, velho. Martelo. Que isso? Como que eu entro nessa caverna? Ah, deixa quieto. Não vou voltar não. Preguiça.
We must pass that gate.
The gate closed behind us.
It's a trap! Oh no!
I see movement in the trees.
We must work together to overcome these odds. That must wait.
You haven't got stomach to face me!
Not yet.
Tô ficando forte já, velho. Esses bichos não vão ter nem chance daqui a pouco. Isolado.
I have a good use for this.
Finalmente um mercadinho, velho.
This cave stinks of trolls.
This has the power to heal.
Vender. Droga. Fraca, pode vender, pode vender. Pode vender, esse cajado velho também pode vender. Ok. Esse cajado. Ok. Os anéis para deixar. Nice. Não tem nada demais. Comprar só as poções. Não, isso é uma bosta. Chance de roubar a vitalidade. Vou deixar isso aqui. Chance. Fogger. Vambora. esconderijo. Vamos de rushes aqui.
You're no match for me!
I cannot do that yet.
Cara, o humano fica do outro lado atirando, ele erra tudo, velho. Cooper, tá aí? Você chegou a entrar no GTA hoje? Como é que pega aquele carro novo que chegou agora, será? Da meta lá que conseguiram bater. Vai chegar na DLC de dezembro. Ah, achei que já, tipo, bater a meta já ia vir já. O Cal tava de carro, eu acho, no BO dele aí. É foda, mano. Trânsito tem hora que isso é louco, velho. Vontade de não sair mais de carro, de moto, dirigir mais, velho. Tão estressante que é. Principalmente se você mora numa cidade grande. Campo Grande mesmo, onde eu morava, você tá maluco. Tinha dia que não dava nem vontade de dirigir, velho. Tanto estresse. Você tava de moto? Ah, eu não vi essa parte que ele falou que quase caiu, não.
I see sunlight ahead. Take refuge here. I will shield us from their arrows and bolts.
Ah, porra.
cannot do that yet. This will prove useful.
Watch yourselves. The big one looks dangerous.
Here, my friends, gather to this healing light.
Let's see if you can take me.
I must wait.
Matar o gigante só. Eu vou terminar. De novo esse cara, velho. Cadê o arqueiro, velho? Nós tá lutando com um bicho lá do outro lado ainda. Vai lá. Matar esse gigante. Se eu peguei alguma coisa. Energia. Não. Bora. Ah, aqui é o principal, vamos ver aqui.
Troll!
Here, to me if you need healing.
Fight me if you dare!
Another troll!
Meu Deus, outro troll.
I need more time. Not enough power. Not yet. I cannot do that yet.
Ai, tomei. Me solta. Meu Deus. Isolado. Cooper, lembra que você falou que tava com vontade de comer alguma coisa e não sabia o que era? Eu tô assim. Tô com vontade de comer alguma coisa e não sei o que. Na real, acho que é o iogurte com bolacha que você ficou fazendo vontade, velho. Vou ser bem sincero. Eu tenho que comprar, velho. Deu uma vontade aquela vez que você falou a primeira vez. Acho que é pra cá, né? É. Não, você não fez vontade, só falou mesmo. Mas eu fiquei com vontade. Nossa, espero que seja já o gigante, velho. Abismo de pedra. É aqui mesmo. Ah, não, não é não. Um pouco mais pra frente ainda. Deixa eu vender essas coisas. Não tem nada pra comprar aqui. O que tem aqui? Ah, é aqui sim o gigante. Matar esse gigante aqui. E daí a gente volta pra Valfenda e encerra por hoje. Bora. Boa noite, Paulinha. E aí? Como é que você tá? Tô bem também, mano. Tá com o bracinho, tá com o bracinho. Cabecinha. Meu Deus. Onde está indo, mulher? Não tem target esse jogo, né, velho? Holy. Ansioso pra amanhã? Sim. Quando estiver chegando a hora eu vou ficar mais ansioso ainda. Vou passar até mal. Me conheço. Sim. Dead. Deixa eu pegar o loot primeiro. Acabou. Batendo um arroz com frango. É bom, hein? Tô morrendo de fome também. Terminar aqui, eu vou pegar comida.
It is finished. My people are avenged.
And behold, here come your kin.
Batendo no liquidificador, um arroz com frango.
My lord.
Olha o Senhor das Águias.
It would appear that you have done our work for us, Belaram.
Not I, Lord Gwaihir. Your thanks belong to these three. Andriel, Farin, and Aradan. It is they who rid us of Bagrisar.
The same three that saved you at Fornost.
Indeed. A remarkable chance that we should meet again.
If chance it was, your fates seem strangely intertwined. But be that as it may, we are doubly grateful to you. First for saving the life of Belaram, and now for slaying the giant.
We are glad your fallen kin have been avenged. Bagrisar was a threat to all free folk. It is only fitting we should join together to destroy him.
Well spoken. But I wonder what purpose you had for coming to the Ettenmoors. This is no place for idle wandering.
We seek a servant of the Dark Lord, a man called Agandar. Have you any word of him?
Belaram has told us of that one, but I fear you have come too late. We have searched the Ettenmoors thoroughly in our hunt for Bargazar, yet we have seen no sign of this servant of the Dark Lord. If he was here, we can be reasonably certain he is here no longer. My people will work to disperse the enemy forces that remain in the moors. We will be on guard against the return of Agandar.
Then we'd best head back to Rivendell. Elrond will be wondering about us. We've already been gone too long.
I will arrange for a messenger.
My lord, I owe my life to these three. And I too believe Agandar to be a grave threat to the free peoples of the North. Eagles no less so than any other. If you would grant me leave, I wish to accompany them and aid them in their quest.
You ask a great deal, Belaram. I may have need for all my followers soon. Yet I perceive a great destiny awaits these three, and it seems you are now part of it. Very well. I will grant you permission to join with them for as long as you see fit.
Unless Belaram plans to carry his friends like sheep in his talons, he will need help. If it pleases you, my lord, I will gladly accompany them as well.
I too have a stake in this quest. Let me be the third.
So be it. Three who cleave the air to match three who walk the earth. May fortune favor you all. Armanel, Baranthor, you shall be at Belaram's command. Obey his word until such time as you return to us. Now I must depart. Many forces are at work across Middle-earth, and many events take shape. I must consider what part the Eagles will play in them.
We are most grateful for your aid and trust, Lord Gwaihir. Farewell.
Valfenda. Já veio aqui? Da hora,
You
mano.
return at last. We grew concerned for you. I fear you have missed your chance to
Perdi a Anduin.
to the members of the Fellowship, for they have departed. Clearly you found danger in the Ettenmoors, Yet you have returned safely, and in the company of 3 of the great eagles, no less. There is a story behind this, and I am eager to hear it.
We found trolls and orcs preparing for war, just as we feared, and they were led by a renegade stone giant.
He had made attacks against Gwaihir's people.
But with the Eagle Balaram's help, we managed to put an end to him.
That was well done, but this is troubling. Why would a stone giant act in this manner? They have never been hostile to free folk before.
We found these tokens on some of the slain.
Some of them bear the Black Raven emblem of Agandawa.
Then we can be certain he is behind the giant's descent into evil. But there are also other tokens here I recognize. These are the marks of the orcs of Mount Gundabad, far to the north.
Could it be that Agandawa is there, at Gundabad?
It may well be. From Mount Gundabad, the orcs have many tunnels and secret pathways,
Esse aqui já é quase
the hidden mines and orc holes of the Misty Mountains. The orcs can move along those
Gundabad.
routes in great numbers without being seen. If Agandawa is raising an army to fight for his master in the north, it is certain he will have traveled to Gundabad. The evidence you have uncovered confirms this to be so. Yet we have no way of knowing if he is there still.
Maybe not, but it's not like we have many more choices, other than to sit waiting for Agandawa to strike first.
To walk into such an orc-infested pit as Mount Gundabad would seem like folly. But you have proven your skill and daring many times over. And too, you have the eagles to aid you. It may be that you will find a way to take the enemy by surprise. It is certain that, were you to destroy Agandawa, you would cut the heart from Sauron's plan to make war in the north.
Sim, eu também gosto, velho. Eu acho massa pra caramba. É igualzinho o Around, né, velho?
Let it be so. We travel to Mount Gundabad.
Your courage is commendable, but be certain you are well prepared. Mount Gundabad will not be forgiving of the unwary. Farewell, and may the stars shine upon your path.
Ok. Tá bom. Deixa eu ver o que eu tenho de item aqui. Nossa senhora. Vamos ver se pro... Ixi, não posso dar pra eles. Guardião e campeão apenas. Ué, por que não pode passar pra eles esse escudo? Ok. Pronto, terminamos aqui. Eu acho que eu vou começar aqui agora. Deixa eu falar com a mulherzinha lá que eu peguei os negócios que ela queria. Daí eu vou encerrar. Cadê ela? Ah, tá ali.
Andriel, it is good to see you safely return to
Arwen.
I am well pleased to say we outwitted our enemies and returned with the items you sought from the Etenmoors.
Thank you. You have brought these in good time, for we have made barely enough Miraval for present need, and now there is none to spare. With these supplies, I can
Sim, a Arwen tá bem
replace
igual
what is
mesmo.
taken away. And as I promised, I have kept aside a flask for you.
É porque os gráficos é antigo, né, velho? Mas...
Thus I would advise you to keep this against a time when you are sorely hurt.
Porra, um remake desse jogo ia ser perfeito, velho.
Drink of it then.
Não tem como errar, velho.
Thank you, lady. I shall put this to good use. I have seen you in many moods, Lady Arwen, and I sense that something is troubling you. How may I help?
You have done much already, but I will lay my problem before you. For many years,
Tá grávida,
I
coitada.
worked secretly upon a banner for Estelle, for Aragorn. It is my hope he will bear it triumphantly into Gondor, and the time is right for him to reclaim his heritage. This must be a banner like no other, and must endure for the ages. To that end,
Mithril.
I am using the most precious of metals, mithril. Our most skilled smith, Angmir, has drawn mithril into thread for me. The embroidery is nearly done, but as careful as I have been, I fear what I have may not be enough to complete the design.
I have heard of no place where mithril can be found.
Nossa, agora eu vou ter que caçar mithril pra essa mulher.
Is there another way to find it?
It is true. There is nowhere in Middle-earth
iFood aqui em Valfenda.
Yet in ages past, quantities of this
Chegar de águia, velho, entregando.
by trade and gift to many other places in the world.
Yes, and the orcs also value it. They were long in possession of
Pior zoião dela.
No doubt some quantity of mithril has passed forth into the world through their foul hands.
Still, it seems there is little hope that more mithril can be
Olha o zóio dela, velho, é verdade.
What exists in the world is likely considered too precious to part with.
It seems my fate to travel far and frequently, and what cannot be obtained in peace may sometimes be.
Cara, eu prometi pra primeira cidade aqui desse jogo, quando eu comecei a jogar, pra um carinha lá que eu ia levar arma pra ele, velho. Nunca mais voltei lá, coitado.
That is a noble offer. I would not ask you to go into such danger for this alone, for it may yet prove that I already have all that I require. Still, it would ease my mind, and I would see that you were well rewarded for your courage and generosity. May Elbereth watch over you.
Eu confio, ela vem. Mirovor. O que esse item faz, hein? Eu me lembro que era roubado. Benefícios temporários quando consumido. Regenera a vitalidade e poder completamente. 20% de força, destreza e 30% de energia. Duração 5 minutos. Holy! É roubado essa poção. Eu lembro dela. Bom, é isso, né? Daqui a gente já pode vazar. Mas é isso, vou parar por aqui. Estamos no capítulo 4. Já não sei quantos capítulos são, não. Não lembro. Pera, deixa eu ver. Esse aqui eu já tinha... Não. Não tem como eu ver aqui.